In a peaceful village surrounded by golden fields and tall trees lived a small sparrow named Pip. Though smaller than other birds, Pip had a big heart and loved flying, singing, and exploring. But Pip feared one thing: storms. One day, dark clouds rolled in, and the wind began to howl. Pip's parents told him to stay safe in the nest, but Pip felt something was different. As the storm approached, Pip heard his wise friend Oliver the owl calling from a nearby tree. "I'm scared, Oliver," Pip said. Oliver replied calmly, "Storms come and go, Pip. It's not the size of the bird that matters, but the size of their heart. You're braver than you think." Encouraged, Pip looked out and saw a robin family in a nearby tree. Their nest rocked in the wind. Pip flew over through the rain and wind and perched near them. "I'll help you," he chirped. "We'll be okay together." The robins huddled close as the storm roared. Pip stood watch, shielding them from the worst of the wind and rain. He was scared, but he stayed strong. Hours passed. Slowly, the storm faded. The sun peeked through the clouds. A rainbow appeared in the sky. "You did it," the robins cheered. "You were so brave." Pip smiled. "We were brave together." He flew home, where his parents hugged him proudly. That night, curled in his nest, Pip whispered, "I'm small, but I can still be strong." Moral: bravery isn't about being big or strong. It's about having a kind heart and helping others.
Hello everyone, I am Muffin and Elle will tell you the story of each pages of this book.
Little house on the outskirts of Maplewood, two cats lived together, Whiskers and Muffin. Whiskers was a sleek, gray tabby with piercing green eyes and a personality to match. Muffin, on the other hand, was a fluffy, calico cat with a gentle demeanor. From the moment they had been brought home from the shelter, Whiskers had taken it upon himself to be Muffin's guardian. One day, Muffin fell ill. Her energetic spirit dwindled, and she lay listlessly in her favorite sunbeam. Whiskers noticed immediately. He patted over softly, nudging her gently with his nose. When she didn't respond, a flicker of worry crossed his eyes. He spent the entire day by her side, occasionally leaving only to fetch water or food. Whiskers even resorted to bringing over his favorite toy, a small stuffed mouse, hoping to cheer her up. Days passed, and Muffin's condition didn't improve. One early morning, Whiskers decided it was time to take action. Guided by some deep, ancient instinct, he disappeared into the backyard. Hours went by, and just as their human, Mrs. Thompson, began to worry, there was a soft mew at the door. Whiskers had returned, his fur muddy and disheveled, but his eyes gleaming with determination. Clutched delicately in his mouth was a small bunch of herbs. Mrs. Thompson, puzzled but trusting Whiskers' uncanny intelligence, took the herbs. After researching, she found they were known for their healing properties. She prepared a herbal infusion and administered it to Muffin. Over the next few days, Muffin began to show signs of recovery. Her energy returned, and the light in her eyes sparkled once more. Through it all, Whiskers never left her side, grooming her fur, providing warmth, and even offering encouraging purrs. The bond between Whiskers and Muffin grew even stronger. They continued their daily routines, playing, exploring, and napping together, but there was a new depth to their companionship. Whiskers had not just been a guardian but a healer. The quaint little house on the outskirts of Maplewood hummed with a peaceful rhythm, the sound of purring cats and the gentle rustling of leaves. Whiskers and Muffin proved that love and care come in many forms, even from a fellow feline.
Muffin, a beautiful white cat, loved helping others. One day, she saw a hungry stray cat, Whiskers, rummaging through trash. Muffin shared her food with Whiskers. "Eat, friend," she said. Whiskers thanked Muffin, "You're so kind." Muffin found Whiskers trapped in a tree. "Meow. Help!" Whiskers cried. Muffin ran to find Emma, her owner. Emma and Muffin rescued Whiskers. "Thank you, Muffin," Whiskers exclaimed. That night, a mysterious cat, Princess Whiskers, appeared. "Muffin, your kindness earned you 3 wishes." 1. A food for all stray cats. 2. Homes for lonely cats. 3. Love and happiness for all cats. Your kindness warms my heart, Muffin. Your wishes are granted. Muffin, Whiskers, and Emma celebrated. Stray cats enjoyed delicious food. Lonely cats found loving homes. Muffin purred, kindness brings joy. Helping hands earn rewards. Her 3 were still very young. Whiskers, a loving mother cat, lived in a quiet neighbor's. Mrs. Jenkins, a kind neighbor, often watched over them. As she crossed the street, a car sped by, hitting her. Whiskers dragged herself back to the alley, gravely injured. One evening, Whiskers went out to find food for her kittens. Mrs. Jenkins found her and rushed her inside. The kittens huddled around Whiskers, sensing something was wrong. Despite her efforts, Whiskers knew her time was short. Mrs. Jenkins did everything to comfort Whiskers. Her eyes conveyed love and farewell to her little ones. She purred softly, licking her kittens one by one. Love never ended as Whiskers' spirit watched over them. Whiskers gave one last purr and closed her eyes. Mrs. Jenkins promised to care for the kittens. The kittens stayed close, feeling their mother's warmth fade.
Muffin, a cute white cat, was hungry. Her owner, Sarah, forgot her dinner. Sarah was at a party. Muffin meowed loudly. Her bowl was empty. She looked everywhere, but found no food. At night, Muffin was sad. She curled up and whimpered. Then, a kind neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, came. Muffin, are you okay? She asked. Muffin meowed again. Mrs. Jenkins gave her tuna. Muffin purred happily. Sarah came home and said, "Sorry, Muffin. I forgot dinner." Muffin forgave her with a soft purr. Lessons. Remember responsibilities.
Muffin was a curious white cat with blue eyes. She loved exploring the garden. One sunny day, she found a shiny object buried. She unearthed it and saw a tiny key. Intrigued, Muffin looked for what it opened. She discovered an old, small chest behind a bush. The key fit perfectly in the chest's lock. Inside, she found a map and a golden locket. The map led to a hidden path in the woods. Muffin followed the path, braving new adventures. She met a friendly squirrel who guided her. Together, they arrived at an ancient tree. The tree had a hollow with a glowing entrance. Muffin entered and found a hidden chamber. In the chamber was a treasure with cat treats. Muffin returned home, her heart full of joy.
Muffin, a beautiful white cat, loved helping others. One day, she saw a hungry stray cat, Whiskers, rummaging through trash. Muffin shared her food with Whiskers. "Eat, friend," she said. Whiskers thanked Muffin, "You're so kind." Muffin found Whiskers trapped in a tree. Meow. Help! Whiskers cried. Muffin ran to find Emma, her owner. Emma and Muffin rescued Whiskers. "Thank you, Muffin," Whiskers exclaimed. That night, a mysterious cat, Princess Whiskers, appeared. "Muffin, your kindness earned you 3 wishes." 1. A food for all stray cats. 2. Homes for lonely cats. 3. Love and happiness for all cats. Your kindness warms my heart, Muffin. Your wishes are granted. Muffin, Whiskers, and Emma celebrated. Stray cats enjoyed delicious food. Lonely cats found loving homes. Muffin purred, kindness brings joy. Helping hands earn rewards. Muffin the white cat lived a quiet life in the small village of Willowbrook. With his pristine fur and emerald green eyes, he was the favorite pet of Miss Clara, an elderly woman who loved lavishing him with treats and affection. Each morning, Muffin would bask in the warm sunlight on the windowsill, watching as the villagers went about their day. Despite the serenity, Muffin often dreamt of adventures beyond the village. One warm summer day, Muffin noticed an open window in the attic. Curiosity getting the better of him, he climbed up and squeezed through the opening. The moment he landed on the roof, a gentle breeze ruffled his fur. He could see the vast forest in the distance, its emerald canopy beckoning him. Driven by an unexplainable urge, he made his way down the roof and began his journey towards the woods. As Muffin reached the edge of the forest, he stumbled upon a small, shimmering pond. There, a group of frogs held a meeting. Intrigued, Whiskers approached but maintained a respectful distance. The frogs, noticing his presence, welcomed him. They were discussing the mysterious disappearance of their leader, Chief Croak. Muffin, sensing an opportunity for adventure, offered his help. Guided by the frogs, Muffin ventured deeper into the forest. The foliage grew denser, and the sounds of the village faded away. Suddenly, they heard a faint croak. Following the sound, they discovered Chief Croak trapped in a snare. Using his sharp claws, Muffin carefully cut through the ropes, freeing the grateful frog leader. The frogs celebrated Chief Croak's return with a grand feast by the pond. They thanked Muffin and offered him the title of Forest Guardian, a role of great respect among the woodland creatures. As the evening descended, Muffin decided it was time to return to Willowbrook. The journey back under the silver moonlight was peaceful. When he reached Miss Clara's home, he found her waiting by the open window, worry etched on her face. With a joyful leap, he landed back inside. Miss Clara gathered him in her arms, tears of relief in her eyes. From that day on, Muffin life in Willowbrook was never the same. Though he continued to enjoy the comforts of home, he knew that adventure always awaited just beyond the village. And whenever the frogs needed their forest guardian, Whiskers would be there, ready to help.
Muffin, a white cat kitty with green eyes, lived in a cozy house. Her soft fur and gentle purrs made everyone feel at ease. One harsh winter, a severe snowstorm hit the town. Emma, Muffin's owner, converted their home into a shelter. Muffin became an assistant, comforting all the guests. She snuggled beside the elderly and played with children. Muffin offered warmth to those shivering with cold. Mrs. Jenkins, a lonely guest, was particularly distraught. She had recently lost her husband and felt very lonely. Muffin sensed her sorrow and curled up beside her. As Mrs. Jenkins stroked Muffin's fur, she felt better. Muffin, you've reminded me of love and kindness, she said. Kindness can transform lives. Muffin's acts brought comfort. Compassion knows no species. Muffin's love was powerful. Even small actions make a difference. Muffin brought hope. Imagine tender illustrations of Muffin bringing warmth and joy. A cute white kitty with green eyes started to dance gracefully. Its paws moved in rhythm with the music. The kitty twirled and spun, full of joy. Its green eyes sparkled under the soft lights. It arched its back and did a little leap. The audience clapped, enchanted by the performance. The kitty smiled, clearly enjoying the attention. Little bows rested around its neck, fluttering. It did another spin, faster this time. The music's tempo increased, and so did the dance. Despite the speed, it remained elegant and poised. With a grand finale, it made a spectacular jump. Landing softly, it took a gracious bow. The applause thundered even louder. Happy and content, it sauntered off stage. The cute white kitty with green eyes won hearts.
Muffin, a clever cat, crafted beautiful catnip toys. She wanted to sell them to buy treats. One day, Whiskers, a curious cat, offered to buy Muffin's favorite toy, Perfect Mouse. Muffin agreed, and Whiskers paid with tasty tuna. Muffin carefully packaged Perfect Mouse and handed it to Whiskers. But the next day, Whiskers returned, unhappy. "This toy isn't what I expected," Whiskers said, handing it back. Muffin felt sad, her whiskers drooping. Muffin's eyes widened as she calculated the total loss, 12 tuna cans. The original payment of 10 cans, plus 2 extra cans for return shipping. Once, 3 cats lived in a bustling town. Tommy, the curious one, loved adventures. Mittens was cautious, always thinking ahead. Whiskers, cheerful, kept the group's spirits high. One day, they found a mysterious map. Tommy exclaimed, "Let's discover the treasure." Mittens analyzed, pointing to a hidden trail. Whiskers giggled, "This will be fun." They journeyed through forests and across rivers. Tommy boldly explored, leading the way. Mittens carefully marked their path back. Whiskers sang songs, encouraging them onward. They reached the treasure, glistening in moonlight. Tommy opened it, it overflowed with gold. Mittens gasped, "We must share with others." Whiskers danced, adventure and kindness together. The town celebrated their discovery and the cat's friendship. Muffin, a curious cat, loved exploring the night. One evening, she met Oliver, a wise old owl. "Let's discover the forest together," Oliver hooted majestically. Muffin purred, her eyes sparkling with excitement and wonder. They wandered into the woods under the shimmering moonlight. Muffin marveled at fireflies dancing in the air. Oliver pointed to a fox quietly moving through the trees. Suddenly, a shooting star blazed across the sky. "Make a wish," Oliver whispered, his feathers ruffling gently. Muffin closed her eyes, wishing for more adventures. They continued, their friendship strengthening with each step. Every shadow held secrets, and every rustle sang songs. Muffin's heart brimmed with joy and curiosity. Dawn approached, casting pink hues across the sky. "We'll explore again soon," promised Oliver, as they parted ways. Muffin returned home, grateful for her magical night adventure. Muffin, the white cat, loved chasing butterflies in the garden. No matter how many escaped, she never gave up. One sunny morning, Muffin spotted a particularly bright butterfly. She leaped gracefully, paws reaching, but missed it by inches. Undeterred, Muffin strategized her next approach with determination. She crouched low, eyes focused, tail twitching with anticipation. With a sprint and a pounce, she missed the butterfly again. A nearby robin watched, intrigued by Muffin's relentless efforts. Muffin, though frustrated, stayed motivated and planned another attempt. She moved stealthily, using the wind as her cover. With one final, perfect jump, Muffin caught the butterfly. She released it gently, proud of her perseverance and patience. The robin chirped, admiring Muffin's determination and resilience. Muffin purred contently, knowing her persistence paid off. Even if she didn't always succeed, Muffin learned every time. The garden became her playground of endless possibilities. Muffin, a fluffy white cat, loved adventure more than anything. One sunny morning, Muffin decided to deliver a present to her friend. She carefully placed the gift in her little cat-sized backpack. Muffin trotted down the busy streets, waving at neighbors along the way. Suddenly, a squirrel dashed across her path. Startled, Muffin jumped and flipped, sending the gift flying. The package landed on a trampoline in a nearby yard. With a bounce, it launched over a garden wall. Panic-stricken, Muffin searched for a way to retrieve it. She squeezed through a hole in the garden fence. Inside, she faced a canine guardian, barking loudly. Using her quick wits, Muffin distracted him with a catnip toy. Seizing the moment, she dashed to recover the gift. Back on track, Muffin delivered the gift with a purr. Her friend beamed, grateful and amused by Muffin's tale. Exhausted but happy, Muffin returned home, dreaming of her next adventure. Muffin, a fluffy white cat, loved exploring the garden. One sunny morning, she discovered a hidden path. Her green eyes sparkled with curiosity and excitement. She trotted down the path, her tail held high. Suddenly, a butterfly flitted past her nose. Muffin leaped playfully, trying to catch it. The butterfly led her to a secret pond. Frogs croaked and lilies floated on the water. Muffin sat, mesmerized by the calm reflection. She noticed a splash and saw colorful fish. Intrigued, she pawed at the water gently. The fish darted away, creating ripples. Muffin purred contentedly, enjoying her adventure. Finally, as the sun began to set, she trotted home. Her owner welcomed her with a warm hug. Muffin curled up, dreaming of tomorrow's adventures. Muffin, a clever cat, crafted beautiful catnip toys. She wanted to sell them to buy treats. One day, Whiskers, a curious cat, offered to buy Muffin's favorite toy, Perfect Mouse. Muffin agreed, and Whiskers paid with tasty tuna. Muffin carefully packaged Perfect Mouse and handed it to Whiskers. But the next day, Whiskers returned, unhappy. "This toy isn't what I expected," Whiskers said, handing it back. Muffin felt sad, her whiskers drooping. Muffin's eyes widened as she calculated the total loss, 12 tuna cans. The original payment of 10 cans, plus 2 extra cans for return shipping. Muffin, a beautiful white cat, lived with Emma. Emma brought home Luna, a playful kitten. Muffin felt worried. Will Emma still love me? Muffin felt sad. She also lost her favorite toy, a little mouse. Luna, the playful kitten, noticed Muffin's sorrow. "What's wrong, Muffin?" she seemed to ask. Muffin meowed, pointing to the missing toy. Luna understood. Luna searched everywhere, determined to find the toy. Finally, she spotted it under the couch. With a triumphant meow, Luna retrieved the mouse and returned it to Muffin. Muffin's eyes sparkled. Thank you, Luna, she purred. Emma smiled. Luna, you're an amazing little sister. Muffin and Luna became friends forever.
You should water the plants daily so that the seed will grow into a plant, then into a tree, and eventually bear fruit for you to eat. Uh-oh.
By lifting the chick, you can break rules.
Where, oh where could my kitten be? Let's open the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Colors and babies hiding inside. Let's find my kitten, come along for the ride. I love to quack. My mom is a duck. She always comes back. This box was blue with a duckling so sweet. So where's my kitten? Let's take another peek. Surprise! I'm a fool. I run so fast. My mom is a horse. We have such a blast. This box was yellow. Surprise! I'm a bunny. I hop so high. My mom is a rabbit. She teaches me to try. This box was orange, but my kitten's not here. One more to go. Let's give a cheer. Surprise! I'm a kitten. Soft and small. My mom is a cat. She loves me most of all. Hooray! My kitten, I found you today. happy day. Red for a puppy, blue for a duck, yellow for a fool, what lots of luck. Green for a lamb, orange for a bunny, pink for a kitten so soft and funny. We learned colors, we learned names, Barbies and hats. That Muffin the cat with fur so bright, soft as clouds and pure as light, with gentle paws and eyes so wide, she spreads her kindness far and wide. Down safely she greets the lion with a gentle purr. No fear at all, just love to confer. From humans' hearts to forests deep, Muffin's kindness takes a leap. She helps lost pups, she calms the ducks asleep, spreading magic. She helps lost puppies, she calms the ducks, but more spreading magic and tales of, but more every step a hidden memory and tales of. Muffin's kindness has known with every from jungle king. Muffin's kindness has known, and she teaches love from jungle king. Wherever she friends, she teaches love wherever.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Surprise!
Steal pancakes.
Did someone say pancakes?
This is why I work alone.
I'm fine, but I found a clue. That's no ordinary bird feather. It belongs to the parrot gang. Hand over the pancakes.
We don't have your silly pancakes. We don't do breakfast. Try the raccoons by the river.
Raccoons love pancakes. It makes sense.
We don't do breakfast.
Why'd you take the pancakes?
We just wanted to practice for the pancake flipping contest. We didn't know they were Mrs. Crumble's pancakes.
3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! Oh meu, ligou?
I'm here.
एक पुरसुकून कस्बे में रमज़ान का मुबारक महीना आ चुका था। हर तरफ रहमतों और बरकतों की फ़िज़ा छाई हुई थी। ख़ानदान सहरी के लिए जमा होते, दिन भर रोज़ा रखते और शाम को मिलकर इफ्तार करते। इसी कस्बे में अया नामी एक नेकदिल लड़का रहता था, जिसके पास एक नन्ही सी सफ़ेद बली थी, जिसका नाम नूर था। नूर को रमज़ान बहुत पसंद था। हर शाम वो अयान और उसके ख़ानदान को इफ्तार की तैयारी करते देखती। खजूरों और समोसों की खुशबू पूरे घर में फैल जाती। लेकिन इस बार नूर ने एक ख़ास चीज़ महसूस की। मस्जिद के बाहर एक बूढ़ा आदमी रोज़ बैठा होता था, भूखा और खामोश। एक दिन जब अयान दस्तरखान लगा रहा था, नूर ने आहिस्ता से एक रोटी नीचे गिरा दी। पहले तो अयान हंसा, ये समझ कर कि वो खेल रही है, लेकिन फिर इसने देखा कि नूर ने रोटी को मुंह में उठाया और दरवाजे की तरफ दौड़ पड़ी। हैरान होकर अयान भी उसके पीछे गया। जब वो बाहर पहुंचा तो देखा कि नूर सीधा इस बूढ़े आदमी के पास जा रही थी। वो मुस्कराकर नूर को प्यार करने लगा। अयान को अचानक नूर का मकसद समझ आ गया। वो दौड़कर वापस घर आया, एक प्लेट में खजूरन, रोटी और सालन रखा और बूढ़े आदमी को दे आया। इस दिन के बाद अयान और नूर ने एक नया काम शुरू कर दिया। वो हर रोज़ किसी न किसी ज़रूरतमंद के लिए इफ्तारी लेकर जाते। नूर, जो एक नन्ही सी बली थी, ने बहुत बड़ा सबक सिखा दिया। रमज़ान सिर्फ रोज़े रखने का नाम नहीं, बल्कि दूसरों के साथ बांटने, मोहब्बत और हमदर्दी का महीना है। जब ईद करीब आई तो अयान ने नूर के लिए नन्ही सी सुनहरी घंटी तोहफे में ली। मगर अयान जानता था कि असल तोहफा वो सबक था जो नूर ने इसे दिया। सच्ची